Whew, that was a wild night. What happens there stays there. Alright, so I'm down to 135 rupees, and that'll be good. Something like that. Alright, so the guy who will purchase the bunny hood from us is actually out here in Hyrule Field, oddly enough. Now, he won't appear here until you get the first 3 spiritual stones. So, if you haven't done that yet, you won't be able to find him. But he kind of wanders around randomly in Hyrule Field. Actually, yeah, there he is. So, let's go get him. There he is, the good old running man. Now, I was fortunate enough to find him very easily. If you have a hard time finding him, then one thing you can do is you can kind of go about where I am right now, and there's other places you can do this, but stand where I am, kind of, I mean, you've seen where I am now. You can see on the map where I am, kind of behind Lon Lon Ranch. Uh-oh, P-head. You can just stand behind here, stand in this area, and just wait for him to show up. You know, grab a snack, kick back with some music or something, and just wait for him. You can always do that. Okay, so it's nighttime. We actually have to make it nighttime, because during the day he'll jog and there's no way to talk to him. You can only talk to him when it's nighttime, because he'll sit down to rest for the night, and these P-hats are going to kill him. So, there we go. And he wants our bunny hood, and he's the most difficult to find. So you talk to him like the others, and he'll go crazy, and his long dream is coming true. The actor stage prop. Okay, as you can see, he goes crazy. I think he literally gives you like 500 rupees. I think whatever wallet you have, he'll automatically fill it up. So, but now that I've got all this money, what am I gonna do with it? I gotta spend it somehow. Well, I'm gonna go spend this money, and I'm gonna let you die here with the skeletons, buddy. So, let's go spend our money.
Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, man, that was a rough night in Vegas. Alright, I guess I better come back in and give the money for the bunny hood that he gave us. Yeah, I sold it, that's right. I gotta pay you 50 rupees. Uh-oh, wait, I spent the money in Vegas. Dude, I only have 6 rupees. Ah! I just did some things a little boy should never have to do to earn money. But I got the money back. Yes, I sold it. There's your 50 rupees, buddy. And after you do that, you sell all the masks. Every single mask, and we get a special award for this. This is called the Mask of Truth. Oh, by the Sheikah. Yeah, I heard about them. Oh, and other people's minds. Nice. So if I look into you, I'll see... So if I read your mind, I'll see children dying, and people being set on fire, and things like that, right? You should grow older and discover the truth. Ho ho ho, okay Santa. And with that we get the Mask of Truth. Awesome. Show it to many people. And from here on out we can use any mask we want and we can have faith. Dude, I think after that face you gave me earlier, I lost all faith. All faith in humanity. Now what he says about the Mask of Truth is actually kind of misleading. You can't read into people's minds. Like when you get the Mask of Truth and he says that, you think like you can talk to people and see what they're thinking. You can't actually do that, but what you can do is read these little stones, these gossip stones. We've seen a lot of these in the Let's Play. And they'll give you sort of little facts and little fun little things about the game. Like this one says, Melon wants a knight in shining armor to come sleep on her feet. Well, that's nice. That's very cool. And this one says, Melon set the original record on the obstacle course. I don't really have time to show a bunch of those, and it's kind of a bummer because I would have liked to have shown a bunch of those throughout the Let's Play. But just know that that's what you can do with it. You can read gossip stones. Some of them give you useful tips on things that might help you on your quest. Some of them are just little fun bits of trivia. Alright, so we have one last major thing to do with the Happy Mask quest. Right here we're at the beginning of the Sacred Forest Meadow, which you can warp to by using the Minuet of Forest, or you can come to the Lost Woods and just walk here if you want to. Well, we're right here in the Lost Woods, so this is right here in front where the Sacred Forest Meadow entrance is. So right here outside the entrance, you'll come across this rock that's bombable. Now, I really didn't look into this, and I was completely wrong about this. Down here, you can actually get an upgrade, and I completely forgot about this. I was under the impression that you got this somewhere else, and I was wrong. So I could have got this in like part 10 or something, and I really feel bad about that, but well, he gives us Deku Seeds, blah blah blah. Now, if you defeat this business shrub and talk to him, he says to make your quest easier, he'll make it to where we can hold more Deku Nuts for 40 rupees. So, doing this, we can actually get a Deku Nut upgrade. Now we can hold 30. Awesome. Yeah, and I really wish I would have done that way earlier. I mean, not like Deku Nuts are the most useful item ever, but, it still would have been better to show that earlier in the Let's Play, but that's one of our upgrades, so there it is. Alright, now I'll go through here, and then next, go over here on the right, and you'll come across this little area that we haven't gone to. It doesn't seem like there's much here, but if you walk around here, sort of prance around a little bit, oh, we fell. What the? That's right. We come across this place, the forest stage, where they want to see our beautiful faces. Awesome. Well, Link does have the most handsome face in Hyrule. We all know that. Now, what's interesting about this place is this is another place where your Happy Masks come into play. You can come here with a certain Happy Mask, and depending on the mask, these little Deku Scrubs are going to do something. Now, what they do varies depending on the mask that you have. They do a variety of different things. Sometimes they'll leave you rupees, and I think the rupee amount varies. Like sometimes it's just 1 rupee per Deku Nut or per Deku Scrub. Sometimes it's like 5 rupees per Deku Scrub. Sometimes they'll attack you and spit Deku Nuts at you. Sometimes they'll do nothing. Sometimes they'll dance. It's various different things. So the big question is, well, what does each mask do? If I come here with the Keaton mask, what's it going to do? If I come here with the Garuda mask, what's it going to do? Well, what's interesting about that is if you do some research on the internet, you can find some list out there that'll tell you what each of the masks will do. Like, you'll find a list, it'll say, Keaton mask, they'll attack you. Or, Spooky mask, they'll leave you rupees. Like, you can find lists all over the internet that'll tell you what they'll do exactly. If you do a Google search for, like, Ocarina of Time Forest Stage, you can find a list of what the Deku Scrubs will do depending on the mask that you have. However, I've read some stuff that says that a lot of these lists that you'll find are not very accurate. Like, there's some theories that say that it's kind of random what they'll do. Like, it's not like they do one specific thing for each mask. There's like a pattern that they follow, and it just kind of varies. So, you can look up the list on the internet if you're interested, but maybe don't trust them too much. If you're very curious, you could always just try it on your own. Just go get a random mask, like I showed, and come here and just see what they do, But since, you don't really get anything that big for it anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal anyway. But there are actually 2 upgrades that you can get with 2 different masks. One involves the Skull Mask, which I have, and I'm fixing to show that. And the other upgrade involves the Mask of Truth. So right now I'm going to show the one with the Skull Mask. And what the? Oh no! What are they doing? No, a massive gang of Deku Scrubs. No. Oh no, Deku Scrubs coming after Link. Well, that's probably the last time Link will ever encounter that, so we have that to be thankful for, right? Well, after they dance their little Deku dance, they say that we look exactly like the Sacred Forest Totem. Oh, well that's a compliment, I'm sure. And they give us these Deku sticks, and abracadabra, alakazam. And with that gives us a Deku stick upgrade. Now we can hold 20. Alright, the next upgrade is a Deku Nut upgrade again, and it will allow you to hold 40 instead of 30. But this one's actually kind of interesting. You actually, from what I'm reading and such, you cannot get that upgrade after you become an adult. You have to get it before becoming an adult, or else you can never get it on your file. It's very weird and random, I know, but apparently that's true. Like I said earlier, you can't complete the Happy Mask quest until you get all 3 spiritual stones. So at that point, you're gonna have to come here with your Mask of Truth once you get it, and get the Deku Nut upgrade before you pull the Master Sword and become an adult. Because once you become an adult, you apparently can never get this upgrade in your file. I don't know why, it's just a weird programming thing. No idea. So that means I actually cannot get this upgrade, but, you know, I mean, do you really need 40 Deku Nuts anyway? I mean, it's not really that necessary of an upgrade anyway. It won't really help you that much. But I did want to explain that, and I wanted to show how to get it at least. So be sure to do that. Of course, if you're watching my Let's Play as a guide and you're at this point, you can't get it, but, you know, like I said, I mean, 40 Deku Nuts, who cares? You know, 30 is plenty. So yeah, that's it for those upgrades, and we've got one more to get. That's what this quest is all about. Well, this is another one of those upgrades that I was incorrect about. I thought that you get these upgrades that I'm showing right now. Like I got the one in the secret grotto. I thought that you got those at the Deku playground that I just went to, but I didn't realize you actually get them early on. If you come back here, you'll come across another business shrub. And if you talk to him, he says to make our quest easier, he'll enable us to pick up more Deku sticks. So this is also a Deku stick up. Oh crap, I don't have enough rupees. I better come back. Alright, now I have 40 rupees, so... And Link's face. There we go, so that's our second upgrade for the Deku sticks. So, now we can hold up to 30. Yay! And he left us a rupee, that was nice of him. But now, we can actually go and get a few other masks here. Oh, excuse me. So now I'm going to find out what these other masks do. Okay, so you have these other masks, and these are purely for fun. You got the Zora mask, the Goron mask, and the Gerudo mask. Let's take the Goron mask. So now I have the Goron mask. Let's see what this does. Oh, jeez, that sucked.